everyone, and welcome to Skelly Cellar, a new video for the channel. Today we're going to be checking out this absolutely delightful looking little demo. Skelly Cellar is set to be released in Q4 this year, that is 2025, and is billed as a laid-back idle game set in a vibrant fantasy world, where we are a skeleton shopkeep who hires adventurers to collect loot for us after our untimely demise. Kind of has a bit of a Rassateer vibe based on that description, though looking at the screenshots on Steam, this is much more of a top-down idler, and I don't actually believe that you are the person making the sales. It's more like you're managing shops kind of outside of an adventurers guild or something along those lines. It has your typical idler fare, skill trees, perk trees, leveling things up, doing better, doing the same thing but bigger numbers as you go. But it is always easier to show than to describe, so we shall go ahead and jump in. But if by the end of this video you liked what you saw and you want to see more, then do consider letting me know with those beautiful buttons down below. But with that said, let's see how this goes. Time for my first adventure. Oh, well, I guess I already know how this one's going to turn out. Typical Adventurers Guild, quest accepted. Very well. Now, this is a demo. I don't know exactly how much content there is, but it seems like probably a couple of hours. I need an antidote. Oh, and the music going weird as well. No antidote. Oh, that's unfortunate. There. Oh, I had plenty of health potions. Fair enough, I guess. No one should ever meet their end like that. Was that just left there? Like after close, did they just leave the dead adventure? Maybe that helped with sales. 1 month later. I've got the land for Skelly Town, but I need adventurers to do battle for me. If only I had a guild. All right. Skelly Town's got quite a lot of bones around. I'm not sure what that means, but all right. Build a guild. Let you hire adventurers. Let's get going. Hello. Looks like you need to hire adventurers. I can find you one if you like. It'll cost you 20 gold. Very well. Choose an adventurer. A rogue, a sneaky and agile fighter, can execute enemies when they're low on health and can cloak herself to avoid damage. Or a powerful spellcaster can cast damaging elemental spells, sometimes in rapid succession. The role is damage, so we're just going to be started with a DPS, okay? I'll take the rogue. I like the idea of being able to perform executions. Now that you've hired an adventurer, send them to battle. Okay. Click start battle here. Very well. Forest. There we go. Level 1, max adventurers 4. Beat once to reveal rewards. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the battle. Walking to the portal. Nice portal in the middle of town. Your adventures fight automatically for you. Okay. Much death. Now, I don't know. It's always a bit of a risk when it comes to demos and music and whether there's going to be any kind of copyright issues. So if you're not hearing anything at all, it's probably because editing Aavak got struck with some issues and had to deal with them by taking out all of the sounds. But for your information, the music's actually quite chipper. The sound effects might get a bit repetitive though. The rogue won their first battle and found a potion, but where do we sell it? That is a good question. I noticed me carrying it off. Duration 12.8 seconds, DPS 8.1, health 66.8%. Start a new battle with the same party at the same location, or change your party member's location. Okay, well, I'll have a look at that. What other things? I can close this window. I can make it small. I can make it big. I can make it V big. Okay, I can unhook it. Okay. Let's, where do I want it? Let's make it very small and pop it down here. All right, there we go. Build a potion shop. Lets you sell potions that you find. Okay. Hello. Poe the potion vendor. It sure is a shame what happened to you back when you were an adventurer. You know, what with the dying and everything. Thanks. You have an adventurer, a shop, and some customers. Keep battling, selling, and building to grow Skelly Town. Very well. Let's send you back out. Add display items. Allows the shop to stock more items. Oh my lord, 100 gold. All right. Is there anything else I can do? We've got quite a large town, actually. Quite a lot here. We've got 4, well, I guess technically 5 areas to develop. It's quite interesting. Okay, looks like I grabbed the potion immediately and sent it back out. You know what? I actually kind of like the additional information. Do we get even more information? No, we do not. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just keep it like this then. Go ahead and head back out. Please and thank you. Let's have a look at this. We can upgrade the portal for 35 gold. You need to have at least 1 adventurer in your party. Add an adventurer by clicking them. Oh, but my adventure is already out there, so that's fine. I've got 6 gold right now. How much did the potion sell for? I was not paying attention to that. Sale value 3 gold. All you know is that it's definitely not an antidote. Do you want to hire another adventurer? This will cost... Oh, okay. 35 gold. Well, I actually do, so we'll check that out. View adventure information. Let's have a look here. Battle map adventures. Level 1, health 150. Are they gaining experience? Fortitude 2. How much fortitude the adventurer has. Each point reduces damage taken by 0.2. Power. Most damage and healing abilities get better as power increases. Skill points. Well, I mean, they must get experience from somewhere. You can go out straight away. Let's go back in there. Get 1 skill point every even-numbered level. Changes in skills only take effect in future battles. That's fair, so they don't immediately take effect. Innate skills, so execute. Immediately execute enemies with less than 8% health after dealing damage to them. So I have to hit them in order to get the execute chance, which is completely fair. You can go straight back out. Quick strike, every 0.4 seconds. Quick attack that always targets the enemy with the lowest health. Oh, that's very good in conjunction. Cloak of Shadows. Enter the shadows, increasing your power by 20% and your chance to dodge attacks by 5% for 3 seconds. This effect can stack. Okay, I can't see the other skills until I've got a level. Fair enough, so I'm going to have to wait on that one then. Right, we've got 15 gold right now. Alright, well, we're going to have to spend a bit of time. You have enough money to... build a town hall. Ah, yes, it is highlighted after all. Potion shop item display. There we go. So that would allow us to do more. The town hall unlocks town perks to improve your town. Very well. Let's go ahead and do that for 10 gold. So it makes me a bit sad because I wouldn't mind getting an extra adventurer. Let's have a look at you. Town perks. Okay. So we've got auto battling. Allows you to... I was wondering. I'm going to be honest. Allows you to automatically repeat battles. Note, you must enable this in individual battle windows. Well, I'm just going to take it. I'm not even going to check what the other ones were. I will now, but I know that that's the one that I was going to take. Let's turn that on. Parties walking to the... Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Now, I am going to say, though, that constant swish of the fighting will likely get a little bit frustrating. So I'm going to... Oh, I love that. Sound sounds, UI sound. Let's turn the battle sound all the way down. We'll just pop that down at the same sort of level as the music. There we go. That's perfect. It's just in the background now, letting me know that stuff is garbage. Maybe. We'll have a look first. Hard-working adventurers. Makes your adventurers transport and stock items. Just like you. They will only do this in between battles. Oh. Well, that would only help if they weren't constantly battling. Max customers make your town more appealing, causing more customers to visit. Okay, multiple. Oh, all these are quite expensive. Customer speed makes customers move faster. Shiny loot. Item sales are worth more. Amounts are rounded up. Oh, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, the first level's not great. It's only 5% more valuable. But the second level, that's 1/5 more valuable. That's actually quite nice. Though, when things are only worth 3, I guess it's not as great. Swift boots. Boost the speed of workers, i.e. skeletons and adventurers while in town. Quick move menu. Unlocks the menu to let you quickly choose a destination for an item without having to move the camera. Okay, open up the... Well, you can also use the keyboard shortcut while the... Okay. Item stacking. Unlocks the ability for items to stack. Oh, well, that one might be quite good. Oh, okay, fair enough. It's 500, that's why. Harder elites. Unlock the ability to battle elite monsters again. Each time you win, their power... No, this is just for added challenge here in the... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Right, well, we've got a garbage slime, apparently, though we've also almost got an extra adventurer. Hopefully we'll get that, but it's only 1 gold. Let's go ahead. Eat items in exchange for stuff. Eat items in exchange for gold. Build. I pay it to eat items? You have enough money to hire another adventurer. Click here. Click hire adventure. I'll check that out in a moment. Hi, I'm a slime. I'll pay you. Oh, you'll pay me. Right, okay. That's a much better deal. Go on. Drag items onto me. I'll eat them. The hungrier I am, the more I'll pay. You wonder where the slime is getting the money from. It's a slime. Probably best not to ask. Very well. Let's see. I'd get the same amount of gold. So actually, that's a lot better. Yep. Okay, fair enough. That's way, way faster. Oh, I am wondering how that would affect. We've got other things here as well. Seek food. The garbage slime will automatically eat an item from the ground that otherwise would have disappeared. This ability can only happen every so often. Ooh. You know what? There's a lot of things going on there. I'll come check that back. There's also 3 gold. Okay, that's kind of amazing. Right, let's hire another adventurer. Okay, so we don't get a different selection. It is just the adventure that we had before. Very well. I would like to change the party. I would like you to go there, I guess. And we can upgrade the portal for 35, but you two go and enjoy. How much is the next one? I won't have any other adventures until you defeat the next elite enemy. Noted. Okay, see some magic happening. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so there's a bunch of stuff going on, but I want to quickly check the mage first. So, way more health. Okay, I mean, I guess rogue and mage are comparable. Maybe other units will have dramatically more health and it'll maintain the whole squishy mage trope. I don't know. Lower power, though, which is interesting. Mental swiftness grants a 20% chance when casting Fireball, Lightning Zap, Ice Blast, or Stalagmite to hasten the next usage of those abilities by 50%, okay? Fireball hurls a fireball at a single enemy for 14 damage, and Lightning Zap calls down 5 lightning bolts, each dealing 5 damage. Bolts can hit the same enemy multiple times. Okay, not too bad. You have enough money to unlock the canyon. I will go to that in a moment. I want to check out our slime friend first. Right, food critic. The garbage slime can critically eat any item for... critically eat, okay. Wow, okay, 15% chance with the first level. And 40% extra value. Okay. Increased appetite. The garbage slime gets hungrier faster. And garbage time. When a worker or adventurer is waiting at a shop with an item for 5 seconds, they will instead feed that item to the garbage slime. Okay. Well, you know what? I like the idea of taking this. I'm going to assume that based on that alone, the items will decay. Oh, yeah, there they go. 5 gold if you're hungry. Well, that's just amazing. Okay. You go ahead and eat all of the things. Right. We can go to the canyon, but I think we could probably also buy a couple of other things. Well, it's only 50 to upgrade these. But do I want these? Shiny loot, maybe? I'm not sure about that one. Make town more appealing. Getting more customers is probably good. It'll only increase it by 1, though, which is not as great. Garbage slime, though. I could already afford this every 5 seconds. Food critic might be a bit better. Or increased output. I think a 40% increase is probably worth it. We're going to grab that one so that you can get hungry and therefore eat stuff for more value a little bit faster. All right, but it's going to take me a bit of time now to get the rest. So I'm just going to help out my skeleton friend over here by feeding everything through the slime. There we go. Oh, you gobbled that one up because it was about to decay. Fair enough. Let me pop that down there. No. There we go. Oh, sorry, I'm messing you around. My bad. Buildings. 100 gold to increase that, and I probably will, but that is going to come with time. Have any of my adventures gained skill? I'm not seeing any experience levels, unfortunately, so I guess we're going to come back to that one. But for now, as soon as I've got enough to upgrade the portal, we will go ahead and do that. Sure, you can have that one for 3 gold. Go ahead, and hopefully we'll get an adventure over there relatively soon. We will see. We are definitely producing more of these than I actually need by a massive amount, actually. So, oh, you're just going to stand there now. Fair enough. Let's pop these. You can force feed you. I'm sorry. All right, battle map. Upgrade portal. We're on unlocks the next location. You need to have at least 1 adventure in your party. Add an adventure. Okay, so the ogre dwells here. The ogre doesn't have any special abilities. They're just really strong. Okay, let's go out and start a battle. What? Oh, this is an elite fight. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, no, that is. If this is a regular fight, then I desperately need to increase the health of my heroes. and their general ability because ouch. Oh no, yeah, they're elite defeated. The ogre will no longer terrorize that poor canyon. What did the canyon ever do to you? Okay, you can only fight elite monsters once. Choose a different location. Okay, we got ogre. What? It was nice of the ogre to bottle it before. Wait. No. I wish to see if I can sell it for more. Oh. Oh. I mean, really? 105? I don't want to sell it. Can I put it on the ground? Can I wait? Oh, I can wait, actually. Look, okay. I need the money. I'm not going to wait that long, but you defeated the ogre. Some new buildings are available. You can also fight in the volcano. We've got adventurers. Yeah, that's true. Let's go ahead and hire an adventurer. An archer, a witch doctor, a master of dark magic can summon zombies with poisonous skin to fight for him. A skilled bowman fires volleys after volley of arrows, increasing his attack speed as he hits. Well, this one's a tank, so we definitely want a tank. So let's get a tank. Go to the battle map. Level 2, max adventure is 4. Well, let's make this happen. Let's start that battle. Also, let's shrink it down a little bit, because that was way too... Actually, maybe for the first fight. Okay, so we've got zombies there. Okay, so we're fighting quite a lot more enemies this time. Noted. You can start up to 3 battles at a time. Ooh, that might be useful. Once we get to a point, once we've leveled up our heroes or something, then maybe looking at that would be useful. They get all their health. Oh, different potions. Blue, yellow, and hooded cloak. A favorite among those who prefer to stay in the shadows. Yellow potion. Looks like sunshine. Tastes debatable. Fair enough. All right, let's lock that in down there. Okay, so battle map wise, I think we're good. Money's now starting to flow in much nicer. Maybe if we were doing okay, we could possibly go to the forest as well. But for now, I think we're okay. Let's check this out. I want that to be a little bit faster. It's 100 gold, and then it'll have a 0-second cooldown. Now, I'm going to assume you seem to wait until the very, very last moment to consume. So I think that's where the cooldown really comes into its own. These are worth 10 gold each. That is actually really nice. Do they have specific wants? Do the peeps who are coming through have a thing that they want to get? And if they don't get that thing, you know, they just keep looking. 8 gold there, not too bad. All right, let's have a look at the other things. We've got more perks that we can get, obviously, but buildings, a farm. Allows you to grow crops that can there we go. Level up your adventurers. Warehouse allows you to store items without them disappearing. Also causes items to spawn in the warehouse if there's space, as opposed to on the ground. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Armor shop lets you sell armor you find. And the tavern lets you complete other skeletons' quests. They'll join your town as workers. Ooh, all of these are kind of useful. But right now, I'm going to say the armor shop is, well, it's the farm and the armor shop, realistically. Let's pop down the armor shop, because right now we're not actually making any money from armor. So let's go ahead and throw that in. Bonjour. The weather is always perfect around here. Well, I'm very glad it is. There we go. Let's move that up there as well. And I can go in your belly. I can go down there. I will help out. Aavak is a shop owner of the people. Right. Now, I think, obviously, the next one that we really want is the farm. We want to get those level ups. Though before, well, you know what, we may as well get a farm as well. And then I can have a look at it. Allows you to grow the crops. One thing I will say about this is a lot of stuff to do for an idle game. I'm actually really I like idle games that are both idle and active. You can choose how active you want to be. Stuff will happen at a steady pace, and it'll just take longer to get to anything, but things are always going on in the background. But if you want to, you can be more involved. I enjoy that kind of hybrid playstyle. Allows you to grow crops that level up your adventure. Let's build. You look very angry. Who do I talk to? Hi, I'm a slime. I love to cook. I'm really bad at it. Go on. Bring me food and I will cook it. Use the resulting wisdom sludge to grow more powerful. Okay. Hi, I'll tell you about how the farm works. Drop potions into the extractor near me to extract seeds and plant them on your farm. Okay, when the crop is fully grown, click it to harvest it. The chef slime will then cook it into wisdom sludge for you. Okay. Spend the wisdom sludge in the adventurers tab to level up your adventure. Sounds fantastical. I'm a big fan. Are you not going to do anything? You know what? I'm going to just give this to you. Okay, we got a potion. Whomp. Ooh. Okay, carrots on the go. Tip, you can start at the 3 battle. Yeah, I know. We've got so many things to do. You know what? Let's get a warehouse as well. Let's build a warehouse. We can hopefully get some stuff in there. And that way our scaly friend can do more work. Right, these are actually growing quite quickly. Let's have a look down here. So, farming. Teach your workers how to operate the extractor so that they can pour potions into it themselves. Oh, straight away. Yeah. If there's spare room for the potions, you can do that. Crop variety. Increase the variety, allowing you to plant heartier crops. Not all available crops have an equal chance of being planted. Okay, so we'll still plant carrots, but if we got the means to plant pumpkins, then it'll just, carrots are 1 in 5 chance of being planted, okay? Clear rocks. Clear some of the rocks from the farm, increasing the number of crops you can plant at a time. Fill the well. Allowing your crops to grow fast. Oh, okay. It's up to 40% faster. And harvesting efficiency allows you to harvest 5 crops at once. No way of auto-harvesting. Interesting. Very interesting, that one. I would really like to get this so that the slime will never let anything decay. I think that is going to be an important one. So, you know what? Slime friend, you just gobble that down. There you go. Now I've got that, I can stop worrying about it. We can stop worrying about wasting stuff. We've got wisdom sludge. Okay, plenty of sludge. Pop that down there. Now, what I would very much... Oh, you specifically want that one. Okay. Oh, we got a tip. Oh, is the tip because you specifically wanted that item? Oh. Okay, well, that answers that question from earlier. All right, now we've done that. We've got a little bit of breathing room. Let's have a look at our adventures. Witch Doctor, let me have a look at you. Summons a zombie. Summons a zombie whose health is constantly being drained. 17% per second. Zombies only have 35% of your health and 75% of your power. Okay. Poisonous skin. Your zombies have poisonous skin, causing attackers to get poisoned for 2 damage per second for 7 seconds. Oh, that's quite good. Bite. Your zombies will bite whichever enemy has the most life. Okay. Well, how do we level them up? Oh, 10. Oh, okay. Now we've got a option, and it's an even leveled level up. Okay. I like this. Let's get some more sludge. There you go. And drag this down. Okay, so the blue potions only make 1. That makes quite a few. I don't know if there's overfill. We will see, I guess. But that's good. Right, let's go back into the Adventures tab. Now, who do we want to level up? Can I see? I have no idea. Well, I'm kind of a bit of a minion master. So I'm going to go with the Witch Doctor. Look, it's the only tank unit we've got. It does give us a lot of health, though it's got the same health as... the increase is not that different. Interesting. The stats, rather. Let's go ahead. Increase. We've got 1 skill point. Let's have a look. Zombie leader. When you have no zombies, the next zombie you summon will have more health, power, and fortitude. All right. And venomous bite. Infuses your zombie's bite with venom, giving them a chance to poison the enemy. Okay, so at level 2, it's a 100% chance. That'll probably be very useful. I'm going to make it... Sure, when we summon a zombie, I want it to be a very strong zombie. We've got a lot of points to play with. Let's have a look at buildings right now. So, the tavern, let's go ahead and pop you down. See what we get with this. No one outside. Barry the Bard promised to bring some potions to a party, but he was ambushed by goblins on his way there and died. Ah, those bloody goblins. If you help him find these potions, he'll join your workforce. I mean, it makes sense that the goblins would ambush him, to be fair. I mean, he had gubbins. What else is a gubbins goblin to do but acquire the gubbins? And some are more proactive about this than others. That's all. Items needed, 12 small blue potions. Oh, that's easy for us to do, okay. Oh, I put it in there. Fair enough. All right, well, as we get blue potions, I will just pop them in there. Actually, I wonder, can we afford to... I'm going to turn that off for a moment because I want to change up the way that you're fighting. I'm going to see if I can move... Now that I've given one of you a level up, whether it's safe enough for us to move you into 2 separate battles at a time. That might be better. Oh, there they go. They're just wandering around now. Okay, so change your party. I want to take the rogue out. You go ahead and continue the battle. There we are. And I want the battle map. Let's go here. Just the rogue. Start the battle. Oh, that's quite cool. I can have one across in the side and there. We know that the rogue can do this. It's just whether we're going to be able to make... Oh, a king zombie. I like it. But I don't think you're going to survive unless that zombie can manage to win the fight by themselves. No, big sads. Okay, maybe we need some more levels. We can probably get... Yeah, we can get a level for the mage. Go ahead, level you up with 10 sludge. Storm intensity. Increase the intensity of lightning zaps, causing extra bolts to strike. Or inspiration. Casting Fireball has a greater chance to inspire mental swift. You know what? More attacks would be useful. But also, I noticed I can hire more adventurers. Do you want to hire another Wow. That was very expensive, but okay. We'll take the archer higher. And at this point, I will send you out there. That should work. We should be able to do this comfortably at this point. There we go. Let's just make sure all of these are done. I'm not sure that we're going to strictly need all of these. Like, once this is done, I'll probably just go back to sending everyone over here. But start the battle, and I would like to see the adventurer. Archer. Moderate amount of health. Okay, same fortitude skill. Steady shooting. Every time an arrow you shoot hits an enemy, you attack 2% faster, up to a maximum of 25%. Upon being directly hit, you lose 6% of this bonus, but gain 15% chance to dodge for 4 seconds. Okay, that's actually quite good. Split shot. Shoot an enemy for 6 damage. Then has a 10% chance to split on contact, hitting 2 different enemies for 6 damage each. Okay. And wild shot. Erratic shooting at a single enemy for 15 damage, but has a 35% chance to miss. Okay, those aren't great, but also not the worst, frankly. Let's get that. There we go. Quest complete. Barry the Skeleton has joined your workforce. Welcome to the team, Barry. Troven, a dragon slayer and part-time accountant, needs some items for one of his jobs. You're not sure which. He perished due to a miscalculation. If you help him complete this quest, he will join your workforce. 8 yellow potions and 5 boots. Okay, definitely do the yellow potions at the very least. I also want to upgrade this. Oh, wow, that gave me 2. I was expecting to only increase that by 1, but that's very nice. Okay, let's continue to get the sludge down there. All right, we've got 2 workers now helping out, which is very, very nice. We've mostly got potions. I am going to tell you to stop going there, and I would instead like you to come join up here. Battle party. Stop. There we go. I want to send the whole group over here while we have a look at a couple of other things. We need a little bit more to get through here to get to the next area. So that one can go now. With the 4 of you there, I mean, we're only going to have 1 zombie, but that should be fine. We only need, in fact, I think we can probably level up. You know what? The rogue has been with us a while. You deserve a level. Quicker strike causes quick strike to be even faster. Okay, so that would knock off 1/10 of a second. Your senses heighten while affected by Cloak of Shadows. Up to 45% power bonus, and dodge bonus is much higher. Let's go with more survivability, I think, is the one that we want. And then I'm going to be able to do another one straight away, actually. Wow, okay. Get our archer up to level 2 as well. Rapid shot. When wild shot misses, you attack faster for 7 seconds. This effect can stack. Or forked arrows increases the chance of split arrows to split for 35%. Yeah, I'll take it. Now, how much am I going to need for the next level up? 40 sludge. Oof, okay, that's a bit much, but all right. You should be able to gobble everything down shortly. Oh, goodness, you're all stuck up there. You know what? 125 cash. Are you going to be able to eat all of it? Let's have a look. I want to see what happens here. Yep, you gobbled it all down, but that is going to massively reduce how hungry you are, which is a problem. But I guess it's not the worst. Stacking, we're very far away from. I would actually like the garbage slime being able to automatically drop things off that they're carrying, because right now our workers are basically stuck. They're locked down for now. Let's pop these over there. Help out a little bit. Make sure that peeps have got the potions that they actually want. There we go. Something along those lines should do. And a little bit more besides, and a little bit more besides, and a little bit. There we go. All right, let's get that dunk. Now my workers should stop being locked in place, and they will always be moving things around, which is a big help. Right. Okay, anything else that I can do at the farm right now? I mean, I could save up for this, clear more rocks, get more things growing. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But right at this moment, oh, was I the one that put those on there? Or can the workers do that? Well, that'd be very useful if they can. I'd be very on board with that, actually. Okay. How much is it to expand this? Still 100 gold. I wouldn't mind that one. But it looks like we can get to the next area, so it's just a case of saving up for that. And trying not to let this money burn a hole in my pocket and spend it before it's time. So let's see if we can get up to 100. Or actually, I think it was 70 rather. And then unlock the next area, which is the jungle. This will be probably an elite. Maybe. We've got too many areas for it to be elite zone, elite zone, elite zone the whole way. So maybe not. We've got plenty of stuff to feed the slime, though. I think we're probably going to want to upgrade your hunger speed again relatively soon. But we're almost there with the cash. Let's just feed you some. It doesn't matter. Just gobble it down. Yes, I know. I'm basically force feeding you. I'm so sorry. The slime's like, no, please stop. There we go. Okay, you can have a rest now. There we go. All right, let's go to the next area. Also, stop going there. Nope. Ah, damn it. That's fine. All right, so jungle. Let's bring everyone across to this. Wait for you to finish that fight. There we are. Perfect. Start battle. Where are we going? Oh, it is just a regular area. Okay, fair enough. Hopefully you're able to dig through all of this relatively quickly. We'll see, I guess, but hopefully it goes well for you. We're up to 22, so we're halfway towards getting the next level up, I guess. How much would this be? This would only be 50. Might be worth it over the other upgrades, but let's have a quick gander here. That would be 70. To double the bonus. That would be very, very nice. And the critical eating is nice, especially at the highest level. You've got like almost a 50% chance to over double the value. What buildings have we got? Just a warehouse upgrade. Is there anything in here? Well, actually, there's quite a few things in here, I suppose. Swift shoes, customer speed. Oh, more customers actually wouldn't be a bad one. Let's get more customers in the town. Yeah, let's expand our customer base. We are, however, getting the boots. Yeah, they are actually taking the boots down here, which is fantastic. Okay, so I guess I can just let the peeps do everything they need. Once we've got the boots, we'll have another person. Oh, they will harvest as well? Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, that's actually really good. I am very much on board. I just need to make them faster and give them less things to do so they do the other cleanup tasks around here, I think is the focus. So we're going to need 2 more fights over here. Then we get a 3rd worker to help out. Probably also want to expand out the armory soon because right now we don't have a lot of room to put things in. But we've got big life potions now, which are worth 15, which is actually very, very nice. No blue potions though. I probably do want someone getting some blue potions. I probably don't ever want to be in a position where I have nothing to nothing of a certain thing, because we have seen that they will give tips. So I'm going to probably aim for that. Can I get a new... No. Okay, so we do need another elite before we get that next section, but that's all right, I suppose. Did you just sell boots? That is illegal. All right, I feel like a dwarf noble. I'm putting a ban on the export of certain goods. Ah, no. I've lived long enough to become what I hate. I'm going to just march myself off to the nearest volcano before it gets worse. But I'll finish playing the game first, don't worry. Right, so we need 1 more set of boots. If we have a look at the battle map, have we got more information? No, not really. I could open up the next area, but I think I'm going to hold off until we've got some more level ups before I do. Oh, there's boots. Pop. There we go. Toven the skeleton has joined the workforce. Who's up next? Otis was delving into dungeons in search of treasure when he triggered a trap. Traps. Always waiting for the careless afoot. It actually didn't kill him, but the second trap... Oh, right, okay. Help him find his treasure. He'll join your workforce. 14 demon helmets. Okay. Well, that's not something I can even get yet, so you're going to be waiting a little while for that one, Milado, but we'll see what we can do. Right, I'm going to expand this out. 100 gold. I think it's a solid option. Anything new? No. What I would like to do then is expand the farm to some degree. Yeah, let's expand, get rid of some rocks. I wouldn't mind it increasing the character there. Maybe starting to get critical eating. No, I think we'll just save up. We'll save up, get the next level of hunger so that you can gobble things down a little bit faster. That being said, you know what? We're not actually putting things down there too fast anymore. So maybe what we need to do is look at speeding up our workers. 20% speed up for 50 gold is actually really good. Yeah, I think that would be a solid option. We're not going to need that. Our adventurers are never going to have time off. Sorry, adventurers, but I'm just being honest with you. I'm managing your expectations. However, you're coming into town looking for something very, very specific. Okay, so yeah, this is where having multiple groups. If I had enough, high enough skills to have one group here and one group at the last one, then we would have a decent split of items being generated. And that might be where we look. It's gonna, oh wow, 200 for the next level, but that adds a lot of growing spots. Maybe. That is a solid maybe. I think instead though, we will save up for the next tier of battle, and for the time being, just going to look to allow our workers to carry on doing the work, just moving things around, planting, getting levels for our adventures. On that note, I think we're going to level up the Witch Doctor again. Not that we're going to get skills this time, we're just going to increase power. Still useful to have. Very interested in knowing what these are. I wonder what the level cap is and whether we're going to be able to go far enough. But let's have a quick look. Upgrade the portal. There we go. A crypt. Oh, max 3 adventurers. The dragon dwells here. The dragon shoots a fireball at everyone in your party. Okay, maybe I want to wait until we've got another level, or maybe 2 more levels. Either way, that is going to be... Oh, there we go. That is going to be a tricky one. I still like the rogue having levels because of the execute chance. You only have to bring an enemy, and I'm assuming elites also count, just below 10%, and we'll be able to take them out instantly. That is very, very attractive. That is supremely attractive. All right. We can also go ahead and upgrade speed a little bit more. There you go. Workers are moving much faster now, which is glorious. There we go. Right. Given that then, I'm going to say we can probably afford to send out the adventurers to the next battle map. So I'm going to pause this. I'll send whoever we don't send back to the first area. Get some blue potions at the very least. It'll be the archer. Would it be the archer? Yes, it will be the archer, yeah. Right, okay, so let's close that down. Battle map. I want to send the archer over here. Let's move you about. There you go. Archer, go do your thing. And everyone else, go over here. I'm surprised that it dropped our battle party there down to 3. Ooh, is this... Yeah, well, I mean, they did mention a dragon, so of course there's going to be a big fight here. Okay. How much will it cost to level up my Witch Doctor? 85 sludge, that's a lot. All right. Thankfully, the zombie is taking a lot of damage, but the problem is the fireballs will hit everyone, so... and it's good that we are having, like, empowered zombies at the front. I'm not sure if being at the front line actually dictates that the zombie... Come on, I need that execution. No, come on, stealth. Yes. Attack. No! Damn it. I feel like you're probably within range to take them out. I'll let you go. You can try that again. Let's see if we can't get a bit more, but it is going to cost us an awful lot of sludge to get our next fight. So maybe worth getting the peppers. I mean, you know, sure, we've got an equal chance of all of the crops being planted, so I suppose it's not a terrible thing. We could also expand that perhaps, but I'm thinking no, more customers. Let's get more money moving into the group. Oh, they stopped. Do we not have the ability to auto? There we go. Let's can I turn that on at all? No, you can't auto elite battles. All right, well, let's see how this one goes. I'm seeing a decent amount of farming going on here though, but yeah, that attack bouncing around is rough. It also means that the archers' special ability, that their shots speed up over time. We've already lost our rogue. Well, that's awful. But the archers' speed up will guarantee go down by 6%. That being said, maybe that's worth it. Maybe we need to switch this out. Okay, we're gonna swap out the mage for the archer, and we'll see how this one goes. All right, let's start that battle. And we will have the mage coming over here instead. There you go. Right, best of luck. Okay, the shots are actually speeding up quite nicely. That's not too bad, though we'll have slowed down just there. The rogue getting taken out early is a massive pain. Absolutely massive pain, because that removes our ability to execute, which is a big part of the strategy here, is to get the execution. Man, it looks like the road goes down just a little bit too fast. Okay. Well, it might just be a case that we need to wait until we've got enough sludge to level up one more time. I'm not sure who we will level up at that point, though. It could be the Witch Doctor. I really do feel like having the rogue here is a good move. That being said, if I have a check of the rogue, we'll give you more health. It would also unlock one of these. Oh, actually, only one. Witch Doctor would get a wallop load more health, but this would take you up to 200 health at least. These are less impressive. That's a lot of power you would gain. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the rogue. I think the rogue is the one that we're going to level up. Nevertheless, I'm going to allow you to try that fight again. Who knows? Maybe you'll succeed. We only have a little bit of sludge that we need. In fact, I can now get that for you. So if you win this fight now before that level up, then well done. It's a bit of a challenge mode, but don't worry. Even if you don't, I'll be able to get you some more. It doesn't look like there's a good chance of that. I'm going to be perfectly honest. All right, okay, let's level you up. What have we got over here? Fatal strikes. Oh, executes. Improves execute such that you now kill enemies that have more health remaining. Well, more attacks or more execute? Well, considering execute you have to attack in order to trigger execute, I think we probably would have won the fight the first time round if we'd attacked just a little bit faster. So I'm actually going to go for that. As tempting as this skill is, I think going for that one is the correct one. Let's start it now. Hopefully it won't take us quite as long to get all of the food for this, but we will see. I might be able to get, or we might just need to go and just do some regular farming at other areas while we continue to level up our abilities. Because that'll take it up 200. I mean, that one would be quite nice though. And the rogue is unfortunately already down again. That's such a shame. Okay. Well, the other one that we can get the level up on and actually get a new skill would be the Witch Doctor. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that you don't need to go to that location for now. We're going to send you back to the jungle. We can get some big life potions. We'll get just some more cash in the bank, expand things out. If we can get up to 200, then I can expand out the field here. We'll get a lot more crops on the go, get more wisdom sludge going that much faster, and that should allow us to get to the point where we can take on that dragon. Just a little bit too punchy for us. Although that being said, I mean, I'm committed to having the rogue there, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should be sending the wizard instead of the rogue. Though at this point, with the rogue, with their level up as it is, they are probably more powerful than the wizard. for the time being at the very least. But I'm going to let a little bit of time pass while we expand out the farm and hopefully get another level or two, and then I'll bring you back when we're ready to try the dragon again. Okay, I've got the archer up to level 4, and that has unlocked lightning reflexes. Grants a chance to dodge enemy attacks. I mean, that's not terrible, but I think I would prefer... I think I would prefer to go for rapid shot. Yeah, let's get rapid shot up. Now for the Witch Doctor, we unlock this skill, Bursting Horde, which allows our zombies to explode when they die, dealing 7 damage. But instead, I invested this in Venomous Bite to make sure that we are applying plenty of stacks of poison to our enemy. And as you can see, we've actually upgraded the farm quite a lot. We are up to a crop variety of carrots, peppers, and tomatoes, so 3 different crops there. And we will very, very soon get the last level of the remove rock, so we can grow as many crops as possible, and keeping our workers very, very busy all the time as a consequence of that. Right, but that has allowed us to start generating huge amounts of wisdom sludge, which I'm extremely happy about indeed. Now, can we just get this last little bit? You know what? You take that. There we go. And I can lock that in. There we are. Done, done, and done. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, let's change the battle map, though. I think our party here should be up to the task. Mage, unfortunately, all the way back there on level 2, probably feeling a little bit left out, but I'm sorry, it's all we can do. We need to get through the next elite. Right, so let's send this group and see if those levels are going to have changed anything. We're seeing poison already starting to stack, which is good. I wonder if multiple instances of poison stack, though, or whether that's not the case. Wow, already down to half health. Liking this a lot. We will probably see our rogue manage to get the execute in just a moment. And there we go. Executed. Fantastic. I was starting to wonder if the elites could be executed. The dragon will be missed at the next Skeleton barbecue. Oh, no. Did we know the dragon? Oh, that's awful. All right, okay. Well, what we unlocked? We unlocked the waterways. Level 4 max adventures for waves. Okay, well, we got a dragon sword from there. Did that sell? Did you gonna do anything with it? You know what? Let's just expand that so you can put the dragon sword there. 16 gold. You found this lodge in the leg of the dragon. It's no wonder you were able to defeat the beast. Fair. Okay. Right. Well, given that, then you can stop hanging out down there as quickly as you can, and we will send you out elsewhere. But we've got a bit of cash burning a hole in our pocket. Yeah, let's go ahead. Increase appetite up to max. We've now got 120% faster hunger gain there, which is glorious. Right, we're going to send everyone on this fight. Unfortunately, the mage is a fair old bit behind, but hopefully this won't take too long for you to increase. Now, we're fighting against worms. Actually, have a look at that again. Waves 2. Beat once, reveal rewards. Yeah, that seems to be the case with all of them. Okay, no, the mage didn't go down. It was the zombie. Okay, that's fine. As long as it was the zombie and not the mage. Right, wave 2 of 2. Skeleton mages, I'm assuming. That being said, I'm not seeing any magic. I'm just seeing attack. So yeah, another mage managed to hold on. Okay, so it's the Witch Doctor and the Mage right at the end. Are we going to be able to win this fight? We did just. Demon helmets and bows. Okay, not bad. Life potions. It took a fair bit of fighting, though, to get through that. Though, that being said, we can absolutely... Oh, well, we can actually level you up twice, so that's perfect. Ice Blast. Grants the Icy Blast ability, which blasts a single enemy with icy shards for 24 damage. Okay. Well, let's get that. More spells to trigger the mental swiftness, I think, is absolutely worth doing. And we've got a little bit of cash just sat in. Now, we should be able to build more buildings, I think. Oh, yes, we can. Fishing pond allows you to catch fish that can level up your advent. Oh, okay, so an expansion there. Weapon shop lets you sell weapons that you find. And Enchanter's Den allows you to cast spells to increase the efficiency of the town. All of these are good things, but I think we're probably going to want to save up for the weapon shop. But how much are the adventurers? 400 gold? I feel that I am being robbed. But very well. Okay, well, let's have a quick gander at... Well, we're getting through this. You know what? It might take... Yeah, it's taking us way too much time to get this sorted out. That being said, we are getting 4 bows a shot, and that's going to very quickly fill this up. So I'm going to allow it for now. At least the armor we can sell, but the bows we won't be able to sell until we get the weapon shop on the go. Right now, the wisdom sludge. Hello. An interesting adventure down there. But the weapons, we're not going to be able to sell that, but the wisdom sludge is going to allow us to get the next level for our adventures. If we have a quick look at that, it's going to be 190 sludge. Oh, that is a hell of an upgrade. That is going to take us quite some time. You just found your first weapon. Build weapon shop. Yes. That's what we're looking for. There we go. Weapon shop. Go. Hello. I like Skelly Town, but you're really working us to the bone here. Take tomorrow off. Look, I had no other option, okay? Hopefully this doesn't cause any issues with the other shopkeepers who didn't get the tomorrow off, by the way. I feel that you might be making yourself a bit of a pariah here, but we'll see how that goes. Right, but now that we've got that, hopefully we will be... Oh, wow, okay. That was huge. They're worth 14 gold normally, 13 gold for the dragon helmet. Okay, this is actually going quite well. We're starting to get a decent bit of cash now. That should start bringing us in a fair old bit. Now, of course, the dragon sword was a hefty investment, and well worth it in my opinion. But yeah, that is going to hurt us a little bit. That being said, we're now very close to getting our next adventurer. How will that interact with the zombies, I wonder? I am now starting to think about harvesting efficiency, I'm not going to lie. But all of that gold is burning a hand in my pocket, but I won't wait for the next adventure before I do anything else. Oh, that being said, let me double check. What? Quest complete! Yay! Who's next? But let me just double check the battle map. How many people can go there? Yeah, max 4 adventurers, okay. Yeah, they're all max 4 adventurers. Alright, so I guess at this point we would then start to get adventures at different locations. So I'm not going to worry too much about that one just now then. Let's see the next quest. Margot was collecting weapons for a batch of new trainees when she got distracted by a fluffy cow. After petting it, it fell asleep on her, and unable to move, she died. Okay. Retrieve her weapons and she'll join your workforce. 12 fire swords and 17 canes. Alright, fair enough. An ordinary bow. Okay, well, I don't trust that for a second, but alright. I would like to get the other adventure, but let's go ahead and open up the fishing pond to see how this works. Allows you to catch fish that can level up your adventures. Let's build it. Right. Hi, I'll tell you how your fishing pond works. Go on. Potions that you put in the extractor will now also extract fish. Oh, so double duty. Nice. Get a little bit more value out of it. To populate your pond. Open the battle map and choose... Oh, Skeleton to start fishing. The chef's line will automatically cook any fish you catch into wisdom sludge. Okay. Max fish. The maximum amount of fish that could be in the pond. Extraction. Really. Allows the extractor to extract more eggs from each potion. Glowy fish. Add a chance for fish to glow in battle, increasing its value in wisdom sludge from 10 to... Oh, okay. So all fish are always worth 10. Except if you... Oh, wait. No, that can go up quite a lot more. Hang on. Wisdom sludge from 10 to 20. Oh, the glow chance is there, not the glow value. Spicy cooking. The chef's slime randomly tries spicing up a dish. It doesn't taste any better, but it gets your brain working. All right, there's a couple of different options there then. We've got a few fish in there already. You currently have 3 fish in the pond. Or maybe I should move someone over to it then. We've easily got enough to give our peeps some more training. So 190 to you. 350 now. My lord, that's an awful lot. All right, I'm going to turn that off and we're going to dedicate one person. Oh, actually, maybe we won't. So let's have a look. Hire. Warrior, a paladin, and a cleric. A healer and protector can heal allies and bless them with increased speed. A holy warrior links his life force with allies to share damage and can heal allies as he is hit. Tank can heal, just heal, or a strong and sturdy fighter has the ability to taunt enemies into attacking him and can counterattack when hit. Oh, we definitely want the paladin, I think. Yeah, we're going to take the paladin. Right, okay. So we've hired the paladin. Let's have a look at you. So, Holy Link. Links to your allies, causing 15% of the damage they take to be transferred to you. Shield Bash strikes a single enemy for 12 damage. Every time this ability is used, you gain 0.5% of the damage reduction for the rest of the battle, up to a maximum of 10. Okay, that's quite cool. And Holy Light. Every time you take damage, generate a ray of Holy Light. When at 10 rays of light, you will heal you and your allies for 20 health, prioritizing those closest to death. Damage taken through Holy Link generates less light than damage taken directly. Fair. Okay, what we got here? Luminescence. You gain 1 ray of Holy Light every second. Blesses each ally healed by Holy Light, which reduces all damage taken by them. Okay, up to 15%. But I think we want more Holy Light. Let's also use that. And again, improved Holy Link. Improved Holy Link, transferring extra damage to you from your allies when they take damage. Also increases your fortitude, which reduces damage taken. Oh, fortitude bonus. 25 fortitude bonus? That is... Oh, well, that's only 5% damage reduction. Huh. Interesting. But I think that's what we're going to go for. Sure, we'll pick that one up. Okay. Well, with that, we're going to change our team over here. Who are we going to send elsewhere? I think at this point, the rogue is perhaps a little bit less useful here. Send that team out. Hopefully they do well. I'm very hopeful that you're going to be able to keep... because this will possibly also affect with the zombies. I'm not sure about that, but it would be interesting if that was the case. As the zombies take damage just passively, it might be charging Holy Light to a certain degree. I don't know. Either way, let's go to the battle map, and we can now choose the fishing pond. Sure. Okay, rogue, yeah, let's send you there. We do not need a boss battle size screen for that one. Thank you. Right, there we go. Let's get you in there. There are now 4 fish there. Let's increase that up to 8 fish can be there. And I would like more eggs extracted, please. And indeed, thank you. Right. With that, I mean, I could get some more critical eating from the slime. Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. We've got 50 sludge. All right. How much is it? 600 gold to get the next person. That is extremely high. All right. Well, I guess that is what it is. We definitely want to increase this though, because there's not many spots there. Not getting many fish though, I'm noticing, which is a bit of a problem. I mean, you're stealthing, but it doesn't really matter now, does it? I think I need someone. Yeah, I almost need to move someone into a different pond, different battle just to get that extra 1 bit of potion every now and then. Maybe this is not the best place for us to be. Now, 1 potion is fantastic, but we're just not generating enough with it, I don't think. So let's have you retreat. Instead, I'm going to have you go there. This way you can get the pond filled up, and maybe I'll just occasionally send you there. It'll be a little bit more involved for me, but I think that should be all right. Now, as for the town, wouldn't mind getting more customers, perhaps. Shiny loot would also be useful. Maximum customer speed, that one doesn't bother me too much. Maybe getting item stacking would be a good way of doing this, because I'm spending 100 at a time to increase the storage space of my areas, but if I was allowing them to stack things up, then that, you know, if we can have 2 items on a crate, then I've effectively doubled the item space. Granted, it's 500. How much would that cost now? Well, that costs 200, so to double everywhere would cost me 600, but if I use item stacking, I could double everywhere, and that might also include here. Well, that one's a lot less, but still, I think I'll get more bang for buck out of 500 spent doubling everything than the other way around. How many fish have we got? We've only got 3 fish. Right, now that's fine. If we have a look at that, how much would it cost me to get it all the way up? Only 150 to get it all the way up to 20. That is probably what we're going to do, if I'm perfectly honest. Right now, though, we're not getting through this fight nearly fast enough. I think we're going to downgrade a little bit. I think that is going to be the better way of us making some cash. And you know what? Actually, you can keep going there. I think we're going to send this group over to the jungle for the time being. And while this is going on, we'll increase this up to 20. Third level is 45 fish, which at that point we can just have a massive blowout and get a huge amount of wisdom sludge in one go, which will be fantastic for our adventures. We're up to 266, which is amazing. That would be 355 there for a big old upgrade, but I think we're going to go with the paladin here. Yeah, 190 sludge on the paladin. Sure, I'll go with that. And then I have no idea what this is going to be, but I wouldn't mind getting you with even more fortitude. You're getting a lot of fortitude, not a lot of health. I mean, the witch doctor has got more health, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's awesome, but definitely unexpected the witch doctor would have that much health compared to the others. But hopefully we are going to be able to generate a lot more money this way and start moving things around a lot better. Because honestly, I was definitely feeling that the slowdown of being in the highest level area that I could win a fight, it wasn't the best use of our time. Let's dial it back just a little bit in order to be a little bit more efficient with our accumulation of cash. Also, take that up to 45. But I'm going to let a little bit of time pass, build up some more wisdom sludge, possibly work on the fishery over here, maybe even the farm as well. And I shall bring you back when we're ready to take on the next area. Okay, we've got enough wisdom sludge for us to get the next adventure. It's only been a few minutes since you were last here, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go for the paladin because I would very much like to see what they can do. Holy charge. You generate more rays of light for holy light when taking damage. 25% more. That is absolutely fine. Getting more abilities for you to use holy light is enormous. When at 10 rays of light, you will heal you and your allies for 96 health, prioritizing those with the least amount. Now, before we go to the next area, we're actually going to go ahead and open up the Enchanter's Den. Let's grab that one. Let's have a look at how this works. Hi, I'm the Enchanter. I cast spells that with various effects, that will affect various parts of your town. Go on. Spells cost mana, which comes from this rainbow crystal. Click a spell book now to try casting a spell. Sounds good. Grants 50% speed to customers, 50% speed to workers and adventurers, or 25% chance to find twice as many. Whoa. Well, that's obviously the one we're going for. Okay. That was actually quite cool. How does this work then? More mana. Your mana crystal stores more mana and recharges faster. Entropic magic. Casting a spell grants a chance to cast another random spell for 0 mana. That's very good. Shopping spree potency. A shopping spree spell increases customer speed. Stalking frenzy increases speed. Loot magnet potency. Loot magnet spell increases the chance to double. Or auto casting for 500. Oh, that's so expensive. I really want it though. I really very much do. All right, well, I guess we're going to be waiting on that one though. We've got enough other things that we need to be... Oh, wow, okay. We've got enough other things that I need to be focusing on. I also want to get that cash together for another hero, as one might imagine, and we're not actually that far off. But I feel that at this stage, we probably have enough going on down here that we can go to the next area with these warriors. Maybe I should invest in getting the next tier of fruit. Well, actually, yeah. And 200, that will double the value of... Okay, look, I know. But that is too useful. Right, let's check out the... Oh, I can't go there yet. Well, actually, I can at least go up here, and we might find that they are much more capable of taking them on at this point. Let's hope that that is the case. We've got a lot of investment over there. As for what's going on over here, really, you've got way too many of these. You can just gobble these down. Go ahead. It's fine. We will now start bringing in weapons again, which is an important one, because otherwise we would not have them at all. But it's very clear to me that we are intended to have multiple teams doing multiple things all over the place. We're up to 34 fish now. I'm probably going to have you go and empty that pond. Now, we get a little bit of armor, a little bit of weapons with this one, and they actually did manage that fight handily. I think they did a really good job there. All right, let's send our level 4 rogue to go and beat up some fish. Look, how the mighty have fallen. Right, we've got enough cash now to open the next area, but I want to see how this goes. We have got currently 25 fish in the pond, which is all fine. We're getting a decent amount of sludge there. I could increase this with glowy fish a bit more. Let's go ahead and do that. Get a little bit more of a chance of getting even more sludge. Maximum sludge is now 99999. Very well. I think it's 190 for the mage or the archer to get a level up. It is. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get the mage a skill up then. Archer will be next. I'm going to say, well, as soon as we have the next the next amount of 200, we'll go ahead and unlock the next area and see how our leveled up heroes are going to take that on. The pumpkin there, getting us lots. Pumpkin equal to a fish now, basically, which is huge for us. Let's go ahead and feed that to you for 19 gold. There we are. Right, you can not go to the next area, and instead we are sending you down here. The Deep Forest, level 5, max adventurers for waves 2. Beat once to reveal rewards. We've got a 5, 4, a 5, and a 6. Let's see how this goes. Best of luck adventurers. What are we fighting? Okay, they're taking poison from attacking our zombie. The paladin, there we go. Big heal there. Very, very nice. Huge heals going on. Not healing the zombies, which I'm actually a little bit sad about. I was hoping that that would be something that would happen. Wave 2 of 2. Let's see how this one goes. So we're down to about 1/3 of missing health. Archer is taking quite a lot. But again, the heal prioritizes whoever has the least, which is actually a really, really good ability. And there we go. We've got Cane, a weapon, and a walking stick. What a deal. And big mana potions. Okay, well, that seems all right. And we're not getting armor now, though, which is perhaps a bit of a problem, if I'm honest with you. We'll have a look and see how that goes. We're up to 18 fish there right now. That's not terribly bad. I think we might end up going back to the last area, though. I don't think the cane is really going to be bringing in enough cash for us, if I'm honest. We'll see how that goes. The cane, well, it might be all right. It's worth 18 gold. I'm really not entirely certain about that one. It takes them a fair while to get through that fight. So we might want to switch that up a little bit. But I can, of course, go for the mage and give the 350 to take you all the way up to level 6. But I think we're actually going to do it. No, I think we're going to do the witch doctor. Let's have a look. Zombie Legion. Whenever an enemy dies, summon it. Wow. Okay, that is a no-brainer skill. There is no reason not to take that skill. That is ridiculously powerful. Okay, so as we're clearing out the group, we're basically buffing our numbers, turning the enemies into our own weapons. Marvelous. Spicy cooking is probably worth going because it's also going to affect our crops as well, which would be very, very good. Crit chance, sludge bonus is huge. 30% chance to get 120 out of it. If that happens on a pumpkin, that would be enormous for us. But I think at this point, it is really a case of saving up for more adventures because, well, I mean, I know once the rogue is done with the fish pond, really, you're taking this long to get through the fish pond. I'm actually a little bit shocked. Maybe I need to level up the rogue. And you know what? That probably is a worthwhile thing to do. Let's go ahead and get you a level up so you can get through these fish a little bit faster. Wow. Again, how the mighty have fallen. You went from my favorite class to the trash fishing class. And you're not even doing that job well. My goodness. Okay, welcome back. We've saved up to 600 and something gold. Now, a couple of changes. First and foremost, I have leveled up both the mage and the rogue. The rogue unlocked the crit ability, which is a passive one, which adds a chance for quick strike to hit the target for 4 times the regular damage. But instead of leveling that up, I went for extra quick strike. We're now attacking twice as fast as we were at the start, which I think is a big one. The mage gained the burn ability. Causes enemies hit by fireball to burn for an extra damage over 4 seconds. There's now a 50% chance of that happening, which is quite awesome. You may also notice that the archer is down here. The archer switched out with the rogue because when I was thinking about it, I was like, why aren't... This is... one of the main abilities that the rogue has is that they increase their ability to dodge, and they're using that ability all the time. They're never getting attacked by the fish. And one of the main things about the archer is the archer has abilities that specifically target multiple enemies and get faster the longer they're not hit. They're not getting hit at all, so they were running at their maximum speed and quite often attacking multiple fish at a time, so they were by far far the better fisher out of the two, and having the rogue back in the party has been wildly effective at killing enemies, especially now the rogue is attacking so quickly. As you notice there, both of them got executed by the rogue. The rogue is so good in an offensive role. The fishing role was just not right for them. So I apologize, Rogue. I take everything back. You're back in my good graces. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Right, let's go ahead and talk to Gil, the guild master, and hire a new adventurer. Now, do I want a warrior or do I want a cleric? Now, the cleric seems to be just a purely support role, so I'm kind of tempted to grab the warrior so that we can have a party out there fighting in perhaps a little bit more of a dangerous area, but the healer might be the right one for that. Maybe the healer and the archer would be a good combo. Let's go ahead and grab the cleric. I am actually really interested in how that's going to work. Let's have a look at the cleric then. So, resonant healing. Healing causes 40% of your healing to be dealt as damage. Wow, to a random enemy. Overhealing converts an additional 40%. Wow. Heal. Every 4 seconds heals the adventurer in your party with the lowest health for 7 life. And Blessing of Haste. Bless the entire party, making them act 20% faster. Okay, that's actually pretty huge. Regenerate. Casting Heal would also regenerate that ally for an additional health over 8 seconds. Or Words of Wisdom. Increase the duration of your Blessing of Haste. I'd probably go for Regenerate, honestly. Let's continue to level you up. We've now got Shield of Unity. While you have living allies, you cannot be targeted by... Oh. That's a big one. Potentially. Though it does focus all of the damage onto your ally, which is not exactly the best. In fact, I'm going to go for Regenerate over that one. But that's still a pretty solid one. Can we hire the other? Yeah. Another 600 gold, and we can get the last member of the party there, which is actually quite cool. Oh, my lord, we need more workers. Let's go ahead and clear all of this out as quickly as I can. There we go. How many fish are in the fish pond? Up to 10 fish at the moment. That's not amazing, but it's okay. Right. That will cost me 500. We're not doing that. Not for a while, anyway. What I will do is pick this up and then loot magnet potency. And let's increase the odds of this working and then trigger it. There we go. Right, oh, damn it. Oh, I want you to leave. There we go. I want you and the cleric to go up here into the jungle. Stop. Well, actually, no, the volcano. Well, getting the big potions over there already. So how about we go... Yeah, let's go over here to the volcano. Let's see how you two do together there. Hopefully you do quite well. We'll take a little bit of damage, but the healing is happening quite nicely. Yeah, actually, and the regeneration is a huge help. Ooh, okay, that actually worked out quite well. All right, I think that will do very nicely for now. In fact, we can get you another level up too. 190 sludge, and then 350 to get you up to level 6. Very tempted to find out what this is. What's the highest level? That's a level 12. Okay. Well, it's going to take us a while to get there, but I don't mind trying. Spicy cooking. I think 10% crit chance for extra sludge is a huge one. That being said, no, we want to fill the fish pond way faster. Because right now, we're just sitting at 14 fish out of 45. We can do better than that, certainly. All right, okay, so once again, it's a matter of waiting. We need some more variety in our armor store. We really do. But it's a matter now of waiting for either getting the money together to get the next hero. I'm not entirely sure that we need to. Or we go for the increase in storage for all of our buildings. I'm kind of tempted to go for that. Right now, let's try for the stacking ability. That should help out quite a lot, I think. My lord, there's so much stuff coming in here. We're already up to 20 fish. That's actually pretty good. But all right, we're going to continue to build up the wisdom sludge. The next person to get an upgrade will be the cleric, because I would like to see what this ability is. And if this isn't anything particularly great, then I guess going for Words of Wisdom would be the next one that I would go for, I think. We're definitely not going to level up one of the level 6. That being said, it's only 400. But only 400, he says, like that's easy to get. It is not. Nevertheless, a little bit of time passing, and I shall bring you back when there is more to report. Okay, so everything is turned on its head. Our cleric is able to solo the volcano just by overhealing themselves. So the archer is back to fishing, and everything is going great for us. We're up to 600 gold. Now, I could, of course, use that to get an extra hero, but instead, what we're going to do, of course, is hop over here and increase stacking bonus. There we go. Now, things can be stacked up to 2. It looks like they are already doing that, which is fantastic. This should clear out our warehouse a lot faster. That is actually massive, so we should be able to get quite... Did you just buy 2 things at once? What? They buy an entire stack at a time? Wow, okay, that I wasn't aware of that. I'm very much on board with this development. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get spicy cooking, because this also works for our crops. So there's now a crit chance when we're harvesting crops to get them to upgrade. So let's go ahead and grab all of this. There we're getting spicy a decent amount of time, actually. That is marvelous. All right, let's go ahead, pop all of those in. Wouldn't mind increasing I know it sounds stupid, but I'm actually now debating getting the harvesting efficiency. But I think we're going to go for the well instead and get the crop growth speed up there. We're up to 385 over here. Cleric did get a level up, and that was Divine Reclamation. And honestly, this is the one that I think is broken. This is a no-brainer. Casting Blessings of Haste also grants 15% lifesteal for 3 seconds. That is absolutely ridiculous. So every 7 seconds, I bless everyone with lifesteal. Completely broken, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Paladin a little bit more, I think, because probably having the Paladin and the Cleric together is going to be an incredible combo at this point for like any elite battles. And on that note, let's go ahead and have a look at the next location on the map, the Inferno. Level 8, max adventures for waves 3. Oh, okay. Well, we haven't actually got everything we need from over here. Really? Let's have a quick gander at what goes down here. Let's finish you off, and then... Right, okay. I want you to back out of that fight. Also want you to back out of this fight. We need more kings. We need more fire swords. I think... it is an absolute no-brainer that we're going to take on the last one with the Paladin and the Healer. But I would like to get the other items as well. So we'll get to those in just a moment. The Archer is busy fishing the whole time. One of the things that I have realized is maybe it wasn't the wisest thing to go for a maximum size farm straight away, because our workers spend so much time just putting potions down here instead of selling them that it has really hit our ability to generate cash, which is, you know, it is a bit of a problem in and of itself. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and level up our Cleric. Let's get them up to the max levels fastest. Now, let's have a quick look down here. I'll close this window. Right, I want, let's say goodbye to the mage for the Cleric. Let's pop you down here and see how this one goes. Right, what are we fighting? Exactly. Increase this. Okay, this is a 3 fighter. Wow, the rogue just going to town. Huge amounts of haste, huge amounts of healing, overhealing happening. This is absolutely wonderful. Just demolishing everything. That was wave 1. These are the enemies that we face in the wave 2 on the previous zone. Doing a little bit of damage, but honestly, we're just tanking it all. This is no trouble. I'm not sure we even need the Paladin here. I'm uncertain about that. Maybe just the Cleric. Let's see through this one. This is a bit of a tougher one, but the zombies are definitely helping, I would say. If nothing else, they're drawing attention from the enemies and also poisoning the enemies from time to time. So that's very nice. But they're practically full health all the way through that fight. Right, what did they get? Breastplate, cane, fire sword. Okay, that was amazing. I see no reason to take you away from this area. Congratulations, you've beaten the Inferno. This marks the end of the demo content for now. Please don't forget to wishlist the game and leave feedback. Press escape now to do so. Thanks for too late. I've already wishlisted the game. What a fantastic game this is. I think we've got a little bit of time though to do a little bit more. We've got big mana potions, big life potions, breastplates, cane, fire sword, and demon helmet. So honestly, no reason to go there. And demon helmet, big potion, and bow. I mean, there's reasons to go for the bow, I guess, but largely this is the best place for us to be right now. So the mage is currently out of somewhere to go, which is a bit of a sadness, but don't worry, we'll get you somewhere in a moment. We can now take on the warrior, so let's go ahead and hire the warrior. The archer has no more fish to kill. So I'm going to send the mage, the warrior, and the archer possibly to the volcano, because we don't have any yellow potions at all. So sure, we'll send you over there. Now let's go ahead and have a look at the warrior. Health 195, power 10. Okay, that's fair. Counterattack grants a 20% chance to counterattack for 10 damage. Crush smashes a single enemy for 20 damage, but has a 25% chance to miss. And Taunt taunts all enemies, forcing them to attack you for 3 seconds. Ooh, that might be a bit of a rough one. Shields up, raise your shields when Taunt is active, reducing damage taken. Oh, up to 50% reduction. I'm going to just take that one straight away. When Crush hits, the affected enemy has a chance to miss attacks. Ooh, okay, so they work in conjunction, I would say. Let's take you up to level 4. Concussive Blow, using counterattack, decreases the power of the attacker's next attack. So you're actually debuffing quite aggressively there. That's quite a nice ability, I must say. We'll see what we get at level 6 though, which we should probably get to fairly quickly. Right, over here we are probably going to take auto casting as the next one, but for now we're just going to buff that up and I can go ahead and activate you. Let's have a quick look. Maybe grab these out of there as well, see if we can't get the warrior up to the next level. There we go. And yeah, that'll get our warriors next level. So let's see what you get. Relentless Crush allows you to use Crush more rapidly. Okay, so how often will you do that right now? Cooldown is 3 seconds. Oh, wow, knocking off a second is huge. Okay, we'll go with that one. I think you are handedly winning this fight. There's no particular... Wow, the archer alone is just demolishing things. So it barely does requires any kind of oversight there. In fact, I could probably switch these up even further. The archer by themselves is probably enough. I'm going to test that theory. Let's see. Is the archer by themselves enough to take this on? It's a lot of damage there. Okay, Crush was doing a fair old chunk, but I think the archer can win this fight by themselves. Yes, the archer can win that fight by themselves. Can the warrior and the mage win this fight by themselves? I don't know about that one. We'll see, I guess. Let's shimmy you over there. It would be amazing if they could, but I'm not holding out too much hope. Let's go ahead. Well, actually, there's no reason to upgrade all of that, I don't think. Let's have a look. Okay, you've gone through the first wave, but can you get through the second? Now, you've taunted, fantastic, and you've counted, also amazing. Okay, if you get good taunts, then you should be able to handle it. Actually, yeah, we can run 3 relatively high-level fights. So we've now got the bow. We've got everything, in fact. If I have a look at the battle map, I think we are getting a little bit of everything out of this. Yes, the only thing we're lacking is the small blue potion and, of course, fish, which, you know, we are actually stocking the fish pond really, really quickly now, but that's all right. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead. We can't upgrade item stacking, which is a bit of a shame, but that's all right. Let's go ahead, activate you. Now, I want this one to be on Overcast. Quest complete. Margot the Skeleton has joined your forces. Let's see, can we get anyone else? There are no more skeletons hanging out at your tavern. Everyone who was out adventuring must still be alive. Well, I mean, that's nice. And I've got to be honest, one of the really cool things about this game, while we're wrapping up here, is the idea that the protagonist didn't start this venture to make money. They started this adventure of building a town and selling potions and equipment to adventurers so that no other adventurers had to die. And I find that actually incredibly heartwarming. But I think that's a good place to wrap up this showcase of the demo. I will absolutely be checking out the game when it fully releases. I've had so much fun, even with just this little recording here. I hope you did as well. And if you've made it to the end of this video, I hope that you would like to see more and will possibly wishlist the game on Steam as well. Links are, as ever, down below, and while you're down there, perhaps massaging those lovely buttons would be on the menu, and certainly St. Algorithmus would appreciate it, and I would too. But that is going to be it from me, and of course from Skelly Seller for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one, whatever that may be. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.